down here with Mr. Avery Stinnett. We've already had 15 minutes of conversation here, but
I gotta get a first question out of the way. What was your experience like a battle?
Frankly.
So, tell us what's been going on, man. Like tonight, you're opening for No Justice here. Are you a fan of No Justice? First of all, I feel like you have to say yes to this, no matter what.
Yeah.
But
I like them. They're the start of the whole scene up here, pretty much, kind of.
He's like, no. What are you talking about?
have you always been into this kind of music, or what got you into playing and stuff?
Yeah. So, like I said, I'm from Jones, and we would come up here on the weekends, almost every weekend of the Tumbleweed, and see Casey Donahue, Randy Rogers, Reed Southall, Co-Wetzel. And so that's, ever since then, I was like, man, that would be so fun. But I just didn't get into it as early as I wanted to. Finally, somebody said, why don't you just start doing it? So I picked up a guitar, hit a couple open mics, and then it went from there. I started booking shows, and now here we are getting to play the Tumbleweed.
What year did you graduate high school?
2014.
2014. For some reason, I thought you were younger.
I look a little young.
Yeah. I was thinking like 2018, 2019. But
No.
So did you end up going to college up here in OSU?
Nope. I just moved up here because my cousin lived up here, and I wanted to get out of Jones, so I came up here. And then I met Trent Fletcher. I went to Willie's, started the open mic there, and it just took off from there. I mean, I started meeting more people. I met Gannon. He was one of the first people I met. Yeah. And I took over the Willie's open mic for a couple of years. And so it was just fun to get up here and get in this scene, because I feel like this does start it for a lot of people. This is a great place to start music.
I was looking at our TikTok the other day, and I saw Casey Donahue was following us, and I was like, there's no way. Like, it's got to be one of those, like,
fake
accounts. I click on it, and sure enough, it's like Casey Donahue, like 15,000 followers, and then he's following 31 people. And I go click on it, and I scroll down. I see the Dallas Cowboys, GCNHM Media, and the Texas Rangers. I was like, what?
And y'all must have did something to
get
his attention.
I guess. He didn't come on the podcast at Kick Fry, though. Maybe it was
he felt bad.
It was a pity follow.
Yeah, it was a pity follow. That's funny.
Yeah. He's like, I'm not gonna go on here, but I guess I'll follow. Okay. And then he hears,
check back in a few weeks.
Yeah. We're gonna clip this, put it on there, and he's like, fuck these guys. We're gonna unfollow. Block.
He's like, oh, I didn't know I followed them.
Chris was like, he's not on there anymore. I don't know what happened. Red, he blocked you. That's great.
We'll get him eventually.
I have seen that y'all have been pulling some pretty big names on here.
We try.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I look back to when we started. We started about a year ago now, and we were like begging people to come on. You know, like trying to find anybody and their dog that wanted to come on.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh, God. That's good. That was a good one.
Oh, that's good. God damn. That was good.
That was a good one.
He got you there. We got us there. But yeah, like our first guest, we hadn't even started the podcast yet, and we came here for outside city limits, and Matt Williams opened, and I was like, Rhett, let's get him on the podcast. We haven't started yet. He's like, go ask him. I'm like, okay. And I was like, I just went up to him because he went out there and watched them Dirty Roses after, and I was like, hey, you guys want to come on our podcast? Like, yeah, here's my number. I'm like, okay. I'm like, you can't tell me it's that easy. Like, it's never that easy, and it never has been since, I don't think.
No.
The hardest part with the musicians is they're always somewhere else.
Exactly.
That's a hard part of getting them. Most of these guys I feel like they'd in a heartbeat get on here. It's just finding them.
The hardest part for me is dealing with their team. Mm-hmm. Instead of, like, I feel like a majority of the guys would say yes if you were able to just ask them. But when you have to go through the whole list of, like, okay, I have this person's email, they gave me this person's number, then I got to ask this person. Yeah. Then
that's like trying to book a show with somebody bigger, you know? It's like, if I could just ask them and show them what we're working with, maybe, but since you got to do all these steps, and it's hard. It's hard.
Yeah,
I've decided it's just part of it, you know? It's just what you got to keep
for sure.
keep doing, I guess.
You just got to keep bugging them, too. Don't let up.
I do plenty of that. So.
Avery's inbox is just red over and over again.
He's just throwing subtle jabs.
He really is.
I texted him when we did, I don't remember if it was when we did Brian this summer or when we did the stuff with Caitlin and Carly, but I texted him, It was kind of a last minute thing, and then he didn't respond for like a week. I was like, oh, look at this guy.
You know.
And here he is.
Yeah.
Life.
But yeah, the Randy Rogers thing, that was just circumstantial. That was very like
it was kind of crazy.
I had reached out and tried to set up an interview, didn't hear back, and we were in the media tent at Born and Raised, and he was just walking by, and I was like, "Here's my chance. Like, I gotta go."
Got to.
So he was really nice. Yeah, it was cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, the funny thing is he wasn't his manager wasn't gonna let him do it.
I don't think his manager was gonna let him do it. Yeah, because I went up to him, and I don't even like try to talk to the artist anymore. I just go straight for the guy they're walking with. You know, I was like, "Hey, could we do a quick interview with Randy?" And the guy's like, and Randy just puts his hand on my back, and he's like, "Yeah, let's do it, man." I was like, "Okay."
That's how it should be.
Yeah,
it should be.
Exactly.
Yeah. It shouldn't be, the manager shouldn't be running it. If the dude wants to do a podcast, let him sit down and do a podcast.
Because it's their job to say no.
I mean, I guess you're right.
Almost initially.
I could see it.
Yeah. But it's like
next year, Avery's manager tells us he's too busy. Come on.
Yeah.
Who are you guys again? No, we're okay.
No, dude, I won't forget it now.
My favorite thing is when they ask you for like your demographics and all that and your numbers, and then you send them it, and then you just never hear back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you.
It's like we're trying. Like we had William Clark Green, Trudy Oak Revival, Wyatt Flores, Randy Rogers,
Avery Stinnett,
and like we're getting all the names, and it's just like
that's a good list.
The problem is the views just haven't caught up yet. We have good quality. We got the names.
Just figuring out that algorithm or something.
It's got to be the same. It's got to be a similar thing with releasing a song. Are you ever like, I know this is a good song, I know these people support me, but why aren't they listening to it?
Yeah, I've felt that. Yeah.
Because all the time I put all this effort into a video, I put it out, and it gets like very little views, and people are like we were talking about it the other day, they'll come up and they'll be like, "Hey, that's awesome.
Yeah,
you had William Clark Green, that's awesome." And they're like, "Oh, did you like the video?" I didn't watch it.
Probably didn't watch it.
Yeah.
They're like,
I'm like, what?
They're like, "You've been getting a lot of good guests on." I'm like, "Hey, did you watch any of the videos?" Like, no. Why would I do that? Why would I bother clicking on our video? Meanwhile, I'm actually talking to the person that's actually clicked on the video and actually watching it.
It's the same as like playing at the Tumbleweed, dude. I live in Stillwater.
Yeah.
I go out there. Everybody and their mom tells me how much they love my music and stuff. I'm like, well, still, Tumbleweed's 5 minutes away
Show
from the
up.
strip. Y'all can come out, and then they don't. And I'm like, okay.
Like, I was too drunk to get over there. I'm like, get drunk here.
Yeah, for real.
Why not?
For real.
Listen to me sing and
Uber.
then we'll
Yeah. Hey, I was thinking about that. I was like, it's probably a very similar sort of deal, like trying to sell tickets like this to a show or putting a song out or whatever it is. But
yeah, I don't get it. I don't know. I don't know what. I mean, if everybody just gave a like or a share, it takes 2 seconds, dude, they could make all their friends well known, but they just don't have the effort to hit that like button.
or just a share
or
something, Yeah,
exactly.
I mean, that's a great point. Yeah.
Do you ever try to collab with like other artists and like write music or anything like that, and then like you have the same similar situation?
I haven't yet, but I really would like to. There's a few guys I have in mind that I'd like to maybe do a song with.
Who?
You
knew we were going to ask
The
who.
list would be, I really like Noah Bowman's stuff.
Yeah.
Noah Bowman's doing great. Trent Fletcher, me and him used to play shows all the time together, kind of just run around.
Yeah.
But now we're all getting spread out or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Who else do you want to do some collabs with?
Oh, if I did a collab with, it'd probably be, reaching out there, Treaty Oak Revival. Like, that would be badass. That'd be so cool.
I mean, that's not a... Is that a reach? I don't know.
I wouldn't say it is.
They did a collab with Sterling Elza.
Yeah, he probably knows him a little bit better. But, yeah, I don't think it's too much of a reach.
Yeah, I wouldn't say so.
Not yet, but they're right there on the edge of it being a reach.
Well, howdy, folks. Welcome down to Bad Brad's Barbecue. Hey, stop looking at Gus. Stop it. All right, folks, you see here, Jacker's trying to throw some cornhole, and he just can't get her done.
I just cannot hit anything today.
I see that, Jagger.
Man, you gotta have some bad brads. Play that crap when you're hungry.
Vernon always coming in clutch with the barbecue. Oh, yeah, look at that bite, folks. All right, Jagger, let's see it. Look at that. Right nose.
Bad Brad's, where you can't help but be good.
Like Jagger said, folks, Bad Brad's Barbecue, where it's good to be bad.
Hey guys, we want to tell you a little bit about Deadwake Archery Innovations. They got all kinds of awesome stuff. They create their very own custom designed CNC milled bows, and they do all kinds of crazy colors with the anodization. And you want to tell them a little bit more?
Yeah, so it is a Oklahoma State graduate. They're in Kansas, Oklahoma is where they're established. They do some great stuff, great killing machines for the water, honestly. And just go check them out. Thank you so much for Deadwake Archery Innovation for sponsoring this podcast. Well, if you see him around, you can be like, hey, do a collab. Or if we see him, like, hey, do a collab with
They're going to
Avery
do the
Stinnett.
podcast again, so pop in and just...
Shit. Let me know. I'll be around, you know.
I bet he'll answer that text.
Yeah, for sure. I'll be here, dude. 30 minutes early.
He's gonna set up a chair just like Garrett is right there. He'd be like, "Hey guys, what's going on?"
Yeah, I keep waiting for them to, like, every time I think, I'm like, okay, this is, like, it's got to be soon. Then I'll see them playing, like, a pretty small venue or something still. Like, I'm waiting for them to, like, surpass that line. And then it's just like big shows only, you know.
I mean,
it's got to be close.
It's right there.
Yeah, I mean, I think especially have to put out their next album too. Like,
I'm ready for it.
Yeah,
I want to see their stats on, like, when's the last time they didn't sell out a venue?
I was about to say their first time in Tumbleweed, it was sold out.
Yeah.
Front to back. It was crazy.
They played 2 nights in a row too.
Yeah.
They did a private event here.
That's right.
And we were here for the private event, and it was the same way.
That was the weird thing. It's like the same thing that you're talking about. Like, they did a private event, and to me, usually bigger acts don't do like those private events because I don't know. I just never really see them do the private events.
Right.
And then they did a sold out show the next day, so it's like they're like right there.
They're right there.
Yeah.
I mean, they sold out Billy Bob's.
Exactly.
Tonight.
Yeah.
So,
exactly.
Yeah. They were there.
And they've played there a couple times there.
I think so. Yeah.
So, like,
They were playing there right after we did the podcast last time.
yeah, that's right.
In February, I think.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
They're definitely one of my top picks on favorite bands right now.
Yeah.
They're at the top of the list there.
So do you want, like, when you say collab, you want to write a song with them? You want to do a song with them? And then whatever that answer is, it just Sam or, like...
I'd like to... I mean, if I had the dream thing fall out, you know, I'd like to do a song with them, like be featured on their song, you know, not them featured on my song. Even I'd just be on their song,
Yeah.
and perform with their band. It wouldn't matter to me, you know, or whatever they do.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, I feel like you gotta get you gotta have the full band. You gotta have Lance and, and Andrew there and Jeremiah for the full effect.
That's what Treaty Oak is.
Yeah.
So whenever y'all put that episode out with them, make sure to let them know about this one.
Yeah, we'll be here. So yeah,
Cool.
holler at us. And
Right on.
We'll
I'm not too hard to get hold of.
we'll link y'all up.
He said I'm not too hard to get a hold of.
I'm just a text away, man.
Oh, that's great.
He's just another missed call, dude.
Just another missed call. That was good.
Oh, no.
That was good. You got a hold of me just a little too late, you know?
So Treaty Oak, one of your favorites. What about another one? Anybody else up there on that top of that list?
Right now, let's see, Treaty Oak, Cole Barnhill's pretty good. He's pretty fun to watch. I came out here last weekend or a couple weekends ago.
I missed it.
It's pretty good.
I wanted to see him, and I didn't get a chance.
I'm excited. We'll
Yeah.
see.
Stay Tuned's probably like it's one of my favorite all time like
I was
intros
gonna
to a
ask
song.
you. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I've been
I love
getting
that song.
more into Leaving Hell recently.
Yeah.
Leaving Hell's a good
Leaving
one. I
Hell's-
love how they
they're all-
switch up the tempo.
Oh
on it.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's so good.
I just the way that they sing that song, it's
Yeah.
like comes across like the part where he talks about drunk driving his Cadillac,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that part. I'm just like, it's so good.
Yeah.
Like,
I think my favorite song by them, and it might just be if you're out there showing in the moment, dude, everybody's going wild,
Yeah.
but either No Vacancy or Missed Call.
Yeah,
That's
that's that. Both of those are just absolute bangers.
Honestly, I can sit here and just go down the whole list.
Yeah.
Irish Goodbye. I mean,
Yeah.
every single one.
Ode
of
to
them is
Bourbon.
hot. Yeah.
Ode to Bourbon's
Ode to
one of my
Bourbon's
fa-
getting
oh
some
my
traction
gosh.
recently.
Yeah,
I think it's like I was looking at their Because when I DJ out here, I look at the Spotify charts every week,
Mhm.
and it's like moving up from where it used to be. I noticed last night.
That whole song, like the whole album is, and I'd actually talked to Lance about it on the podcast because I really wanted to know like behind like their songwriting and stuff.
Right.
Because I thought it was like a whole like progression of like somebody going through like grief, like the stages of grief. Like if you go through it, like it's like a breakup and then
Right.
stuff like that. And he was like, it's actually not. But I never thought about it like that, and that fits really well. And he was like, they actually written every song is like a story in the hotel that like on the album cover, like it's a hotel, no vacancy. Like it's like every story is like that, like in one room basically.
Do you play anything else besides guitar? Are you multi-instrumental?
Nah, not really. I can pick up something here and there and play a little bit by ear, but nothing crazy.
What do you have?
I have a guitar and a banjo.
I was gonna say banjo.
But I don't know how to play that.
Yeah.
I have no clue how to play. It just is wall decoration.
Yeah.
Are you like big into different guitars and stuff, or do you is it just like it's just a guitar?
Right now I kind of just play the one I got, but whenever I make it big enough to have a few, I'll probably
Whenever that
venture
song
out.
comes out with Treaty Oak, you're gonna.
That's right. That's right.
What kind of guitar do you have now?
It's a Takamine
Okay.
acoustic.
Toby Keith plays a Takamine.
So does Garth Brooks.
Really? Do you have new stuff coming out anytime soon?
We are working on it. Yeah.
Is it still like in the early stages? Or are you
Still
recording
in the
anything
very
yet?
Early stages. We just finished up some songs writing wise, and we're actually trying to get down with Treaty Oak's original drummer Caleb Jones and record it
Really?
down in Odessa. Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
That'd be real fun.
He's
I was gonna-
slowly trying to work his way into the.
I'm saying we're getting in the circle.
gotta give you props for that. That's exactly something I would do.
No,
right
it is.
there.
He starts with the old drummer.
All right. Well, I think I'm about to open the doors to this place
think
before
they
too
are,
long.
too.
So we appreciate you
Hell yeah.
finally sitting down, and we'll
He's gonna go from the podcast directly on stage. And
That's right. Just
yeah.
walk straight out there.
might as well.
There's probably at least 250 people out there.
Yeah, should be. Yeah.
Your ticket sales are so high, dude.
That's right.
That's right. You bring the ticket
That's
sales.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
We definitely got to do the golfing thing. That'll be
Absolutely.
fun.
Yeah.
That'll be real
With
fun.
whoever you want
Cool.
to bring. So
Right on.
we're totally down.
If you picked one artist right now to play golf, who would it be? We got to confirm it.
What's old Sam Canny doing on the weekend?
Okay. Challenge accepted.
What's old Sam Canny doing on the weekend?
God. We'll
I
see
could
what
probably
we
get
can
us
do.
hooked up at the country club for that.
That'd be cool.
I'm down. Mention it.
Don't
Mention it.
Don't throw free golf in our face. We'll
It's pretty secured.
Alrighty. Well, we'll let you go. Get rested up for the show. Hell, just go out there and start playing music.
Pre-game, baby. I need a cold bush light.
This
man.
would be the perfect time to say sponsored by
Sponsored by
Stone Cloud, whatever.
Miller Lite. If
Anyone.
Steve can hook us up.
Yeah, we got to figure out what's going on with that.
Sponsored by Bush Latte.
If you know somebody that does sponsorships for Bush Light, let us know. 'Cause we'll,
I'm looking too.
Anheuser, if you're watching this,
We
shoot
know
me
you
an
need,
email.
We know you guys need a rebrand anyway.
There
so.
you go.
Okay. Thank you so much for watching. That's going to wrap it up today. Avery Stinnett, thank you for coming on. We really appreciate you,
y'all.
man.
Thank you.
And
Appreciate it.
be on the lookout for some stuff coming from him pretty soon.
Absolutely.
Awesome.